Hi children, welcome back to your social science class. Today we have to discuss a small topic, pollution in rivers. We know the rivers are originated from mountain, isn't it? So the rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, these are big rivers, right? These rivers are originate from Himalaya. We already studied these are Himalayan rivers, right? Okay, so the rivers originate from Himalaya, isn't it? Which are the rivers? We told yes, Ganga, Yamuna, these rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, these rivers originate from Himalaya, originate from Himalaya mountain, isn't it? When these rivers originate from Himalaya, how is the river water, children? Yes, this river water is very fresh when it is originate from Himalaya, isn't it? Very fresh or clean water when these rivers originate from Himalaya. Okay, then these rivers, when this river water become dirty or polluted, yes, these rivers start to flow through the plains, isn't it? When these rivers start to flow through plains, it start to flow through plains. How is the condition of river water? Yes, this river water become dirty. Yes, river water become dirty when it start to flow through the plains. Okay, why this river water become polluted when it flow through the plains? Yes, it is because of the human activities. Human activities means our activities. Yes, what we are doing this river to make this river water polluted. Yes, we are throwing waste. We are throwing waste. We are bathing, washing clothes in river water, and we know chemical waste all are dumped in the river water. All those things make this river water polluted, isn't it? So the rivers that originate from the mountain, it is very clean water, very fresh water. When it start to flow through the plains, this river water become dirty water or polluted water. It is because of the human activities. The humans are throwing waste, dumping chemical waste from the factories, all those things in the river water, and bathing, washing clothes, then washing vehicles, all these things make this river water polluted. So it is our responsibility, it is humans have to take the responsibility to protect our river water. We should not throw garbage in the water, we should not dump chemical waste in the water, we should not bath in the river water, we should not wash our vehicles, our animals, all these things in the river water. Then this river water will not get polluted. Okay, so it is our responsibility to save river water. Okay, everybody take your workbook, page number 13. Our fourth lesson is river pollution. Write date at first. So first we have to complete a chart based on the role play. Okay, so see children, complete the chart. So first one, river Yamuna. River Yamuna starts from where? Yes, river Yamuna start from Himalaya. The river Yamuna start from Himalaya. So you can write in the first column, you can write Himalaya. Where this river ends? Yes, the river ends in the Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. River start from Himalaya and ends in the Bay of Bengal. Then how is the river water when it start from Himalaya? Yes, it is very clear, very clean water. Okay. Then how is the water when it reach into the ends in Bay of Bengal? Yes, this river water become dirty. River water become dirty. Okay. The next column, what is the reason? Yes, what is the reason this river water is clean here when it originates from Himalaya? Yes, it is because of the snow melting and forms the water. Okay, so we know here the Himalaya is covered by snow, we studied, isn't it? So snow melting and forms the water. Snow melting and forms the water. And forms water. But here, why this river water become dirty here when it reach to Bay of Bengal? Yes, because humans throw waste. So you can write here, due to human activities. Like that way also you can write, or you can write humans throw waste. Throw waste. The next question is, what can we do to reduce pollution in our rivers? What we can do? Yes, we should not throw waste in river water. We should not bath in river water. Okay, we should not dump chemical from factories in river water. That all answers we can give. Okay, so how can we write the answer? Don't throw waste. Second one, don't throw waste in river water. Don't throw wastes. Don't throw waste in river water. Then we can write, don't dump don't dump chemicals from factories. Chemicals from factories in river water. So don't throw waste in river water. Don't dump chemicals from factories in river water. Should not bath in river water. Like that way you can write your own answers. Okay, so this much only you have to write workbook. Now we have to do practice question. Practice question number 1 and 8 we have to discuss. Practice question 1, it is fill in the blanks. The northern plains are a dashed land formed by dash and dash carried by the rivers. So first one, the northern plains are a flat land formed by the silt and sand carried by the rivers. Okay, that is the answer. Second one, the other rivers that join the main river are known as dash of the main river, tributaries of the main river. See, the eastern plains get dash rainfall. Eastern plains get heavy rainfall. Dash is a common activity in the northern plains. Agriculture is the common activity in northern plains. Okay, the next question is 8th question. How have the physical features of the plains influenced the lifestyle of the people living there? Yes, we know northern plains are flat and fertile land. So what is the main occupation of the people living here? Yes, the people are mainly doing agriculture here. Then we know how is the climate in the plains. The climate in the plains are generally hot. So the people here wear the clothes comfortable to them in that kind of climate. Okay, so this is the way you can write the answer. So how can we give the answers? Yes, northern plains are flat and fertile land. So the people are mainly doing farming as their livelihood. Farming is the main occupation of the people living in the northern plains. And the climate in northern plains are generally hot. So the people wear the clothes that comfortable to them. Okay, so this is the way you can write the answer. This much enough for today's class. Hope you all understood today's class. So we can meet in the next class. Okay, bye.